Okay, so just standard tuning here, E, A, D, G, B, E, and basically just two chords alternating. The initial one would be a E flat major 7, and we can get that pretty easy here in this spot where we do the 1 on the D and then 3 on the G, B, and E here. And we're basically picking the bass note, so the 1D, then we'll pick the 3G, 3B, 3G, and then we'll come all the way up to the 3 on the high E, go 3B, 3G, so just kind of an upward. Right, and then we just kind of cycle that a couple times. And then we move to our next chord, which would be a C minor. So we'll just bump up here a couple frets. The bar chord shape here with the 3 on the A, then we'll have the 5 on the D and G, 4 on the B, and that's about all we'll really need. And then we just kind of pick down through that the same way we did the other one. So we do the 3A, 5D, 5G, 5D. Then we'll come up, hit our 4B, do the 5G, 5D. Alright, and just pick through that a couple times just like that. And then basically those chords would just kind of phase in and out at certain sections, but that's kind of the overall progression that's happening in the whole song. Eventually we get to this cool little like a xylophone sounding scale, and it's essentially the same scale, but it's just kind of played over the two different chords. So it feels a little different, but it's the same thing happening. So, you know, when we hit the E flat, we're just doing this G, B, and E string here. And we'll start at the 8 on the G. Okay, B string we go 6, 8, 9. E string we go 6, 8, up to 11. Alright, and then the chord will shift to the C minor, but the scale is the same deal. Okay, the 8 G, 6, 8, 9 B, and then 6, 8, 11 E. Alright, and that just kind of loops over the two changing chords for that section. And then eventually at the outro, we just kind of get some bouncing octaves, and it's just the E flat to C. Alright, so it's like the E flat chord, the C minor chord, but we just get the kind of the root note octaves going on here. And we take it a little high here where we go 8 on the G and then 11, and it's kind of like 8G, 11, little hesitation, then go 8, 11, 8. A little hesitation there, and then just finish at the 11. Alright, we do that twice per chord. Alright, and then we just take that same shape, the octave shape, the G and high E shape, bump it down, so now we got the 5 and the 8, and we just do the same thing there. Alright, twice there. And if you want to let them ring, that's cool, but if you want to keep it kind of short and choppy, up to you, just the feel you want. But that's essentially how the outro finishes there, and then just do kind of like a big chromatic slide out with those E octaves, or E flat octaves. Alright, other than that, that should be the main focus there, and you're all set.